What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the garage. We got a little quick video for you today. I got the wife whip in the shop today for a battery. Typically a battery is not that big of a deal, but this is a 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and the battery is actually inside the vehicle under the seat. So we're going to have a look at that, see how to access it and get it changed out. We're going to try it and see if it even starts. Whenever she started it to pull it in the shop, it barely started. So it looks like that battery has started its last start. So let's get on it. All right, so in the wife whip here, 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee, a little over 100,000 miles. Still a great car, still runs good, just the battery. So want to try it real quick, see what happens. She said that it was rough, so let's find out here. Okay, started pretty good, not too bad. We're gonna change it anyway because it's been starting weak for a while. So I'm gonna find the battery, see how to get it out, and we'll go from there. All right, just got to looking here, and I'm already not happy with this. This is dumb. I don't know why they don't put the battery under the hood. So it's under the passenger's front seat, under this flap here. And that's as far as the seat goes forward. I'm going to try to see if I can lift it up, see if it's full motion, get a little more room out of it. Ignore the dog here. She's in here a lot. That's the new battery there. Hopefully it's the right one, because the guys at the parts store couldn't even find it. They looked under the hood and they looked in the back. And they said, well, hopefully this is it. See you later. Not happy about that either, but whichever. So pretty tight fit under there. You literally just pull this thing up. Let me see if I can. There we go. Something hung in the front, but that's it down there. All right, I'm gonna get this flap out, see if I can get the seat up any further, and then we'll get a hardware check, see what kind of tools we need, get this thing changed out. All right, if you use this is a full motion seat, so if you go up and forward, you get a lot more movement out of it. You can see how far up that seat goes. And that's going to give us a lot more room. You could actually reach the clamp for the front from the front, but once you disconnect it, then you can't move the seat anymore. So you got to be careful with that. But I think we're going to have enough room to get it out. The clamp that holds it down is down in here. I'll have to see what hardware we need or what tools we need, but there's a couple of bolts down there that hold that. This is a vented battery, it looks like. The new one, I need to check and see if the new one is. Yeah, it's got the hole too, so good. It looks like the right battery. So let's get some tools. I'm gonna do the clamps here and up there. Wrestle this thing out and go from there. All right, looks like it's going to be, the clamps up here are going to be a 10 millimeter standard socket or end wrench. Should be able to get to those. And then down in there, that's going to be a 13, and you're going to need a deep well. The standard sockets don't fit. You're also going to need a pretty good extension. So the ever elusive 10 millimeter and then a 13. So I'm going to knock that out real quick, drag this thing out. We'll have a look at it, compare it to the other battery, make sure everything's kosher, and then we'll slap the new one in. All right, cable ends are off. You can kind of tuck it up under there and get it out of the way. This one was a little stuck, so I had to do some wiggling, but tuck it up out of the way. I'm gonna take the bracket off down there, and we'll drag this thing out. All right, old battery, new battery. They look the same. They both have the port for the vent. Same size, same shape, same posts. I think we're good. It was not the easiest to get out, but it wasn't as bad as I expected. The grab handles are absolutely useless because once you pull them up, it just smashes your hand into the bottom of the seat. So you got to grab it from the sides. tucking the other wire down in there instead of being up top helped a lot to get that out of the way. You got to be real careful with this vent hose. You don't want to smash it. So I'm going to slide the new one back in, reverse everything. Almost there. All right, new battery went in pretty easy. Everything was reverse of going in. You do need to make sure you go ahead and get this cable back on the battery before you start with the clamp, because it's kind of underneath the lip right there. It's kind of hard to get to, so put it on and then slide the battery forward. Vent went back where it's supposed to be. Everything's good. I'm going to fire it up, make sure everything works, and then we'll put the cover on. Mark this one as done. Just wanted to show you guys something funny I found. So we're done with this, and I just noticed this label on the battery cover here, and it says, Step 1, remove battery cover. On the back side of the battery cover. So once you remove the battery cover, then you get to see that step 1 is to remove the battery cover. So I just thought that was funny. All right, that wasn't as bad as I anticipated, considering the battery was underneath the seat, which is dumb. I mean, but whatever. Thank you guys for hanging out with me in the garage. One more thing off the list. Make sure the wife is happy. Make sure her car is reliable. That's what really matters. Thank you guys. Y'all have a good one and rock on.